everything on my timeline has been around this whole KeKe Palmer situation, right? Which, you know, sparks a bigger issue / question. Do you know what's going on? Y'all familiar with the KeKe Palmer situation? Everybody here, for the listening audience that doesn't know what's going on, KeKe Palmer wore basically a fly net. Like if y'all ever been to a cookout and shit, and they going in and out the crib, and they got like the net that blocks the flies.
That's such a perfect way to describe it, though. It's
like she wore like a fly net type of. She wore like a fly net on top of like damn near being butt-ass niggity naked, and
cheeks was out.
The cakes was caking. You know what I'm saying? Like so, do you love me? So you know what I mean? She, you know, was dressed the way that she was dressed, you know, more power to her. And for some reason, she was at an Usher concert. You know, shout out to Usher. He's been doing his little tour things in Vegas, like his shows. Is he? Is this residency?
It's a residency. Residency, I believe.
Oh, he's a resident of Vegas?
Like, not like, I don't know if he actually is a resident of Vegas, but like, you know how it goes, like you get a residency, you perform for like a certain amount of time, every night type shit.
Yeah. Okay. So, boom. His residencies in Vegas due to his performances and, you know, shows and stuff, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been listening to like other pods and they were talking about going to Usher shows and they were just predominantly in Vegas. They were only speaking about the Vegas shows, so yeah, definitely understood that. So she there, I don't know if it's a birthday special event, whatever. She told her baby dad, like, look nigga, there's $50 on the kitchen counter, get you some pizza and some chicken wings or something, don't call me, I'm going out and I'll be back, like, you know what I'm saying? But wait babe, shut the fuck up, I'm out of here. Like, you gonna shut up and I'm gonna go out with my girls and shit, you can't say nothing. You know, I don't think that's really what happened, but in my mind that's how it transpired. So she ended up going out there and then something for. She's a star. We know KeKe Palmer, household name.
For sure.
She went out there and got to acting like a hootie patootie. Got the fandom shit on fleek. We talk about she's finishing the words to the song and he's holding her. You ever dapped a nigga hand up and then you go to let go, but the nigga still holding your hand? It's like, you like, hey, you know,
nigga.
Like, yeah, bro. You know what I mean? You get to, you know what I mean? At some point in time, she get a little awkward.
I love you too, man.
So, so for some reason, she wouldn't let bro go. Like, he was, you know what I mean, trying to ease off of it, but she was still, you know, trying to embrace, trying to engage in the moment. She was trying to be enwrapped in his warm embrace. So, hey, the internet got the internet, and they like, that's disrespectful, making the husband look bad. And then she mooned him. Not when she let go, when they, you know, they separated, she turned around and then, like, if you're watching on any platform, they like blur it out because his ass is there. It's like the ass is there. Yeah. So now that to me, that's mooning. You mooned him. You know what I'm saying? We need to bring, we need to bring mooning back. The definition. Bring mooning back. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Parks. I definitely bring mooning back because she was definitely mooning that man. She mooned that man, and you know, which raises. I'm pretty sure we touched on this in a previous pod, but I honestly, people going in uproar and shit. They saying we gonna touch on shit that is in the comments, but is there etiquette to going out without your significant other? Granted, she's KeKe Palmer. She's probably the breadwinner in the relationship and shit like that.
I don't think that I'm probably about it.
But there should definitely, to me, in my opinion, there should be going out etiquette. Like you should be able to conduct yourself a manner in which that is respective of your partner. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't be out there doing crazy, especially when you're a household name.
People already gonna know you who you are because it's KeKe Palmer. So
everything you do is gonna be under the microscope. So you know, I would like to ask y'all: do you feel like she would have violated the rule, the terms of service in a relationship by doing something of that nature? Did y'all see the video and everything? Yeah. Do you feel like she really? You know, do you feel like she violated?
She would have violated me if it was a random nigga. But it was Usher. So I wouldn't have been like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's women's dream. And that's like if Mariah Carey came up to me. What I can buy it up there. Like,
however, let me add a caveat. She also.
What would you have see-through pants on?
What?
She need out. With your girlfriend at the crib.
She also is a household name. Yeah. Like she has had access to Usher. She might be worth more than Usher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or have more notoriety, or fame or whatnot than Usher.
I mean, she got more revealing shit like that out there.
But what I'm saying is, as far as, you know what I'm saying, you would feel different if it was a random nigga, but it's Usher.
I feel like it wouldn't even...
Usher would be a random nigga to her because they're in the same field. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we looking at them as celebrities and icons, but to them, these are the people that
they're regular time.
They work, these are counterparts.
Class.
I feel like it wouldn't have really been no problem if he didn't speak out on Instagram. Like, if he didn't come out how he came out about it,
right.
You feel me? I don't think it would have been a problem.
It's his prerogative. He felt uncomfortable and he wanted to address his shit.
That's because he got friends who like, look, she gonna let her do that?
Hey, so now
you gonna let her?
So now, like,
and that gets in niggas' heads.
So now it's like he has friends, family, associates that are going to see these things. Like, look, your wife is wild. He might not even checking, but somebody sending your DMs, they send you these messages like, yo, look at what your girl doing. He didn't even care. His response was what she was wearing. So clearly he didn't see what she was wearing when she gave him the $50 to get the 2 large pizzas and shit while she was
the trench coat. She got to take that shit off so she got to the show. In the truck.
Right.
That's great. Let me get into the real shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I would have been mad. I'd have been happy.
Me personally, I would have been a little upset about that. It was the shit at the end, like turning around, like, all right, I don't know.
All of that, and as a man, as the reason why I feel like she did, it was just unacceptable or inappropriate, was mainly because of, one, the setting. Like, it's not like you in the club, it's your birthday and shit. Like, nobody, layered the conversation with saying that, like, oh, it's her birthday, it's a special occasion, that's why she's dressed this way, that's why this is going on. Right. So it just leaves too much for interpretation. Right. Like, nothing is being clarified as far as what this was. I don't know if she's ever been intimate with Usher, but now my mind's going to that. Because they're in the same social economic, class, and they're working together like colleagues or counterparts. Also, I don't know if Usher might want to sleep with you after he's seen you turn around and moon him.
Yeah, you might be in the DMs.
As a man, if you perform, you're an artist, you perform it and a girl were to be hugging on you like that, you go to back up and she's holding you while you backing up.
But
you're not making it awkward. but then
you ain't gonna care if she got a man. You're gonna be like, right, straight up.
And then she turn around, moon you and shit, like, and she's like I won't put her name, but she like a Rihanna or somebody like that that's firing Nicki or something, do that, you might be like, nigga, I got the green light to go ahead and knock it down later on. Like, you never, y'all know each other. It's not just a random, like a fan. This is somebody with some status, you know what I mean? Like, so, to me, that's where it kind of gets a little sticky, where it violates. To me, these are rich people, these are celebrities. I really don't give no fucks. However, just for the topic of conversation, I would just say, it's wrong when you don't consider what the other party would see. If I know if I'm always gonna be under a microscope of a camera when I step out, and my partner isn't, I have to conduct myself a little more professionally at all times.
I would agree.
At all times, and I'm not just trying to put all the pressure on her, because she should be able to go out and have a good time, but there are levels. And I've been seeing people say, oh, well, she's not married, and he didn't put a ring on it, so she don't owe him no loyalty. First off,
that's why a lot of people
if you really feel like you don't owe anybody any loyalty because you're not married yet or no ring is there, that is insane. How can you feel like you're gonna disrespect? You can disrespect somebody or do? Thank you.
You ain't gonna get married.
You're not gonna nobody's gonna commit to degenerate misbehavior. Exactly. If you can't show me that you can be loyal without the ring, why would I think you're gonna be loyal with the ring? Because the only thing that changed is the ring.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's just material.
I can put that's just materials. These are minerals that I can just put on you. Diamonds and silver, I can just put that on you, and now it's just gonna naturally turn you into some other shit. Like, oh shit, you gonna fucking transform? You gonna go Super Saiyan? You gonna be Super Saiyan? Like, hell nah. All these powers combined.
They just want to be like this all day long.
Yeah, showing off in front of other people that don't even
really for their girls,
yeah,
friends, and all that.
Millions of people out here married.
But KeKe, do you love me? Are you riding? Like, that's the conversation he had when he got back home.
That's what he was thinking the whole time.
As soon as she walked the door, KeKe,
he had one of these going on.
Do you love me?
Just looking at the picture like, I can't quite
what up, JR? Gang in the building.
Killed him.
Drop a bomb for him. Man, gang. But nah, I don't feel like, I mean, it's not 100% wrong, but she is violating, bro, a little bit. Like,
that's how I feel.
You know what I mean?
I kind of agree with your point, Rob. It's like, not saying she can't have a good time, but it's like, damn, you went a little overboard with it, shorty. Damn.
It's a slippery slope.
He said, I don't care if it's Usher or not.
Especially Usher. Imagine if it was Future.
Nah, you brought up
it's the bag. He bagging. Like,
it's Future.
Yeah, she lost her.
She going home.
So you lost her. You lost her. Just say good night.
Yeah.
Just text her good night and go to sleep with the baby.
Good night.
Man.
It's over. Future Hendrix.
Yeah, literally, that's
the wizard.
Right?
Just get that from a random number. Just
That's what you want to see.
Real bad
me.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Well, I mean,
Slightly overboard.
yeah,
My
man.
opinion.
Man,
opinion.
and I hope y'all stay together
Into a
because I'm not
relationship.
trying to assassinate couples breaking up. I don't think this is grounds for like termination of
They
relationship and
breaking
shit
up.
like that. They shouldn't. It's just backlash. He getting some notoriety, some attention too. You feel me? So,
And that's
you know,
crazy because they
can
did
build
that
off
with
of
the. Remember they did that with the whole comparison with the Uzi situation. And
Oh,
shit.
we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Now, a better comparison to me was the Chance the Rapper situation. Was because Chance went to Juve, and if y'all don't know, it's just like a celebration in which Caribbean people come together. They be having the costumes and the beads and stuff like. It's almost similar to Mardi Gras, but differently for the Caribbean vibe. And they're known. You're gonna be known to catching twerks and stuff like that. So Chance the Rapper, just to catch y'all up, I'm pretty sure we touched on this already, but Chance the Rapper was catching the twerk and stuff. And you know what I mean? If she throwing that thing back and you leaning back, you gonna try to hold her on to something and things of that nature. It was just a friendly dance. But after that, it was over with. Right? She walked away. He walked away. It wasn't no double take. It ain't like he turned around and pulled his shirt up and was like, hey, like trying to flex the damn six pack or something like that, like, or just did the dirty little come here. Like, he ain't doing that goofy shit. Because girls are signaling you with your eyes and shit, with their eyes.
Yeah.
Like, if a girl turn around, if I catch a twerk, she turn around and she lift her skirt up or she fucking flash me or moon me, I'm gonna be like, oh, she hot. Oh, yeah, it's up. Like, she really, you know what I mean? Like, she's trying to get beat down. The Doonies. But no, they were making a comparison, basically saying that I feel like it's the same because they were crucifying and criticizing Chance, and the only thing I kept hearing, criticize.
He's married.
He's supposed to be doing this. His wife, da. She never jumped out the window and said anything like bro did. Bro didn't even care about the action. He cared about what she was wearing.
It's that light skin trait, man.
So my thing is,
light skin guys, man.
My thing is, I don't like I don't like people not understanding the parallels of the situation.
Exactly.
Like
that's it.
Two things could be kind of different, but ultimately similar. There could be things that are different about the situation, like the married and not being married, but if you respect your partner, you respect your partner. How are you going to eventually get married if you don't respect your partner initially? Yeah. So the fact that the ring is in one situation and not in the other situation, she won't get a ring. She can't control the ring. He has to want to propose to her. Why would you want to propose to that? And also, people are missing this concept, and I can't wait for us as black individuals or African American individuals to really marry before we carry. We will cleanse a lot of the negative degenerate behaviors that come with single mothers and single fathers or absentee fathers or absentee mothers by just ensuring the person that you want to have a child with, I almost said respawn. That's a Call of Duty reference. Having a person that you want to, choose to populate the earth with, I want to say crib midget so bad. Like you want to create, another life, bring another life into this world.
I heard that one before.
Yeah. Crib midgets.
That's a new one.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
It's great. I feel like you should do some due diligence and use discernment to actually find a partner that you want to be with. So when they just start displaying themselves, like he can't even just up and leave KeKe because they got a baby. Any other Joan, you might be able to just be like, oh nah, bro, like, are you on timeout, you on probation? I know, but he don't.
That money gonna be short.
I mean, he just gonna get.
The lifestyle's out the window.
I mean, he's just gonna get child support. Nah, it work in both favors. Yeah. Like, it work in both favors. But I mean, I don't wish that on none of them. I'm not supporting black couples breaking up and none of that shit because I think all that shit is degenerate. You know what I mean? Especially when you chose. To me, fuck a marriage. Having a child is more intrinsically bonding. Like you would, it's more serious to me. Like if we have a kid before we get married, marriage is on the back burner because we need to take care of these kids and be on it. Or if we didn't get married first, before we had a kid first. Hey, we are solely tied to each other forever versus us getting a fucking social contract or a contract for the government to bind us together. So now your debt is my debt and my debt is your debt, and now you can take half of my shit, I can take half of your shit if you well endowed, but you know, however, we know that women like to date up social economic classes, so it's not like they're going to date somebody that's below them, so if they do split up or, you know, get separated, I'm going off a tangent, but kind of bring it back full circle and probably put a button on it. Be wise when you're choosing your partner as far as who to have babies with. Continue courtship at a high level. Court who you want to take serious before you think of impregnating them. Use as many contraceptives as you can. Use condoms. Use the pull-out method, and even use the 100% method. Abstinence. You don't gotta fuck everything, bro. You don't gotta fuck. I mean, it's a form of it. People be like pull-out game on fleek, cause some people shit shot. Some people like, yeah. Maybe shit. What we naming them? I already know. So that would be my message. You know what I'm saying? On the situation.
Yo, it's like my man. He said, "Look, I'm not using a rubber. I do not want the responsibilities."
I'm back for the bullshit. But
yeah, dude, he was straight up with it though.
But yes. Shout out to KeKe and bro that will remain nameless.
We don't even know who he is.
Yeah, we don't even know, bro. Shout out to him. And shout out to her for finding somebody that's nameless. Shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.